What do you think has changed from your childhood to children now?
When I was younger, we didn't have social media to impact our lives, and now social media impacts children's lives. For example, you get 12-year-olds knowing how to do makeup and live in a certain way to please people.
What's changed is children are more into grown-up things, makeup, like more like probably games, or movies and that.
I feel like when I was a child, like I could go out and play with my friends and stuff. You could go on bike rides and just play out. And now kids will always be in the house on like an iPad watching YouTube, and that's it.
I feel like children are more like they rely more on social media and phones and all that lot. Like they don't really go out and bond as much.
I think that children have become less sociable because they're staying indoors more instead of going out into the real world.
When I was younger, children were more sociable and less aggressive, whereas nowadays people are getting more defensive and they feel more challenged when they're just having a simple conversation.
I think it's a lot more of a competition. They're all trying to climb to the top of some form of popularity.
What do you think of the future? Do you think much will change with age equality?
I think a lot of things will change because the stereotypes of what people do, but they're changing. Like children, like I said before, they're going into stuff like for adults.
I think it will, because obviously like over the years, like equality for different things has changed.
Probably, yeah, because the way that the government is and everything, and the old people have different says, younger people, so like younger people want different people, but it's like old people want what used to be, whereas the younger generation want new things.
I think more will change to protect the old who are vulnerable, as because not much is done now to actually protect them.
I think people will realise how badly social media has impacted people, and will start to change how they view the elderly and younger children.
I think a lot will change. People will stop looking down on the younger generation, and the younger generation will start respecting the older generation.
Well, it's about that getting challenged and getting disrespectful, because like the older people get, when they start talking to younger people, they're going to get like aggressive and disrespectful, and it's not as nice as it used to be.
What do you think the meaning of age is?
I think it's how long you've lived, but also how people choose to act.
Meaning of age is, I don't really think there's a meaning to it, yeah. It's just really defining how long we've been alive for.
It's just like how long you've been on the earth for and like what you've experienced.
The meaning of age is basically like how old you are.
Age is like, it's just a number basically, so it's how long you've been here, how long you've had experience, and how long you live.
How old you've lived for, or like how long something's been around for.
It's how long you've been here, how long you've been alive.
Well, the actual definition for age is the length of time a person has lived or a thing that has existed. What do you think of this definition?
Well, it's true in your mind. That's what age is. Yeah.
Like that's true. Like could be like, let's say 16 and 8 months and 3 days. That's how long you've lived. That's your age.
I don't know, just like what I said before, like it's just a label. It doesn't really mean anything.
I think that's quite accurate, and that you shouldn't be respected or disrespected just because of how old you are.
It's accurate, it means it, but in the end of the day, it doesn't always mean that it's got to define your life, it doesn't define who you are.
I think the definition fits it well, as it shows how long you've been here, and it kind of shows experience as well.
I think the definition is really good and makes sense, but I feel it's not true to all cases, because some people act not the age they are because they feel that they're not. They feel it's more appropriate.
Hashtag make a difference.
Hashtag make a difference.
Hashtag make a difference.
Hashtag make a difference.
The hashtag make a difference.
Hashtag make a difference.
Hashtag make a difference!